Wonderful. You were close. You were close. You were close. Wonderful.
What's up, YouTube? It's ZapdosTCG here, and welcome back to our TCG live stream on my channel. We're actually going to be playing with some decks today to practice for the Pokemon TCG World Championships. If you have any questions on your mind, now is the time to ask. It's going to be some sort of a Q&A combined with training session live right here. And we're going to be starting it off with none other than Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl is one of the main reasons I actually was able to get my Worlds invite. So let's dive into the Master Rank League already and practice for an hour or two. So hopefully you guys are having a great time. Wherever you are in the world, over here in Europe, it's actually insanely hot. I think it's like 35 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that converts to in Fahrenheit, but you guys can definitely understand it's really, really crazy hot over in Europe. Yeah, people are sliding in over here on the live stream, so hopefully you guys will enjoy the content that we're going to be providing today. We're going to be playing mostly Grimmsnarl, Honchkrow, and also a little bit of Alakazam. I still haven't decided which deck I should be playing at the World Championships. I have like 13 in real life decks made, and there's also going to be some real life testing that is not going to be over on the stream here, but yeah, we are going to be testing a lot for Worlds because I really want to like place down a great result. And like my best score at Worlds was 21st. I'm gonna try and beat that this year, hopefully. So it looks like we're gonna be up against an army of Dunsparce. Makes me think Alakazam, or it could also still be Riolu. Okay, interesting. Going up against Mega Lucario. Interesting. Mega Lucario is a difficult time, or a difficult matchup, I would say, for the Grimmsnarl deck. So that's going to be quite tricky to deal with. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining in. There's only one right deck to play at Worlds. Slowking, really? Good luck with the testing. Thank you, Kamering, if I pronounce it correctly. Edgar Neto. Some people are already joining here, so thank you all very much. Let's go with the current situation. We're going to item lock the opponent, which is great. Get this guy on board. And there we go, Lily's Determination. I'm not going to attach to the MPDM. I want to attach to Monkey Doris, which we currently have. So that's kind of cool. Monkey Dory over here. Attachment over here. Going with that. Spike Muff as well. Getting a second Impidem down. Having access to... I really wish I was able to like set up Snorant. Yveltal could be very important to trap Lunatone for a couple of turns. So that's great. Combined with 3 copies of Boss. Okay. Slapping this down. And let's itch the opponent a little bit. Dunsparce is now getting 10 damage. Could become relevant if I can keep like itchy pulling in 60 damage. Frostlass setting that up. Maybe. Currently, we don't have a backup Lily's Determination. We do have that Team Rocket's Patrol, but that's where the fun stops. Yeah, Slowking is your favorite deck. Okay, makes sense. Satisfaction of pulling off a Kyurem is great, but the problem I see here is like with Slowking is the amount of Shamans. I've seen a lot of Shamans being played right now. I wonder if they're gonna be able to find the Dunsparce here. There's a Mega Lucario already, so that's technically scary. Definitely because they can swing for 270. They will need 2 copies of the Premium Power Pro, or they have the Air Balloon. Okay. Air Balloon and swinging with Lucario, I would say. Interesting. Yeah, no supporter being played, so that at least is cool. I could go for Patrol, get the rare candy flowing. I'm gonna have to do that, to be honest. Maybe them right here. Another Monkey Dory prepared, so we'll go Spike Muff. Getting ourselves Grimmsnarl and our secret box is prized, so that's gonna be very, very sad. We're gonna have to make do with Team Rocket's Patrol. Go for a rare candy over here. Unfortunately, the fantastic secret box is prized, so it's gonna have to be this. Evolving into Grimmsnarl. Hopefully they will not have 2 Premium Power Pros, otherwise we're like really cooked. Okay, let's get these absorbed. 1, 2. Setting up a monkey as well. Attachment over here. And yeah, that's all we're able to do here is like swing a little bit of damage. You might know, maybe they don't, maybe they whiff out on the Dunsparce. That's why I'm spreading 30 there. If they don't have the Dunsparce, they didn't have like Soul Rock, so... But they do have 4 cards in hand right now. Hopefully no the Dunsparce. That would be meaning I can knock out this Dunsparce free of charge. That would be amazing. I'm not counting on it. Yeah, they have an Energy of Turn. Did they have that beforehand? Probably not. What do they have in hand? Please attack me. Pokepad. No, the Dunsparce. Probably should have put like damage over there. Forcing them to have like double the Dunsparce. But yeah. This is not the craziest situation. Like, yeah, they need double Gravity Mountain. Ooh, they only need 1 Premium Power Pro. Yo, that's scary. What do we do? What do we do? I have Stretcher, so I have another Canyon deck, so it's gonna be really, really suspenseful here. Hilda. Can find another Dunsparce. That's not a Lily's Determination, I suppose. They would need to find a Premium Power Pro from that one. If not, this Mega Lucario hits the discard pile. But yeah, I think Mega Lucario is very hard for this Grimmsnarl deck. What is a bad deck against Grim? I think Lucario, man. And definitely with a hand like this, I have like nothing I could do. Nothing to do right here. Soul Rock is there. So they have a lot of draw power here. They have a runaway draw. And then maybe they draw into an energy. Maybe they don't. Maybe a fighting Gong. I don't know how many premium power pros they're playing. No Lunar Cycle on top of this. 6 cards. Please, no Premium Power Pro. Let me survive. Yeah, we don't survive, so we're kind of cooked. Definitely because of like the Gravity Mountain. Like they had an insane amount of draw power. There's still a win condition if I can find Candy. Ew. Yeah, what do we do now? Like the opponent already has taken half of his prizes. The cool thing is there's only 1 Mega Lucario, so if I'm able to find Candy here, that would be amazing. Buddy Buddy Puffin, there's nothing of that sort. Good Itchy Pollen. Hope for the best. It's not the perfect thing. Yeah. Not at all. Go with this. Go with that. Go with a Spike Muff. Get ourselves more Grim. Get this guy. Buddy Buddy Puffin. This guy. It's definitely not looking good. It's gonna have to be a retreat. If only... Yeah, they're not out on luck, but they're also gonna be able to KO this Budu. Hopefully they cannot find an additional Riolu. I was not able to find Frostlass. I was not able to find a line to Candy. Hi, for some who plans to attend a regional for the first time, what should I bring? Well, a lot of water. Water, also some food, because there's typically no lunch breaks. Yeah, there's gonna be at least 8 rounds. If you can see, make it all the way to phase 2. There's gonna be 9 rounds on the first day. Make sure you're practice trained a lot. Bring maybe a binder if you want to like trade some cards, and yeah, that's pretty much it. A well tested 60. Bring that to regionals, and you should be fine. This guy has a lot. I don't even... Special red card would be insane. I know I'm gonna be getting myself the KO here. Frostlass. The problem is I could use Frostlass, but there's a bad thing about using Frostlass is that then they need only 1 Premium Power Pro, and that's very, very scary. Okay, funk it up. It's still almost impossible to win at this point. Almost impossible. 180, 30, where? Doesn't matter, right? Trapping this with Yveltal. Spreading damage there. KOing everything all at once. Yeah, but they can get rid of this one. Yeah, it's gonna have to be this guy. Sure. They probably have 2 Premium Power Pros at this point, so I'm cooked either way. But this is half of the prize cards. So what else? What is a bad deck against Grim? Already talked about. I think it's going to be that Mega Lucario. Finally started playing your Hunch 60, and it's so good on the lower end of the ladder right now. It's also super fun to play. Thanks for cracking the 60. Yeah, we're gonna be playing some Honchkrow very soon. What a turn on their end. Yeah, they had everything. What do you think of Belgium's performance during World Cup? You mean soccer? The FIFA soccer shenanigans? I think it was okay. Like, quarterfinals, that's fine. Premium Power Pro number 1. Did he already play another one? Did I not see that? Yeah. Bro, they literally have everything. So yeah, Grim getting slapped here. I don't want to play lately. Been considering Grimmsnarl because I've been getting bored of repetitiveness of Crow. It's a very interesting format at the moment. I know Dragapult is still busted. Busted as ever. So, let's see here. We will be testing out the Alakazam Toucannon. First of all, let's test out some more Crow. I know Crow is great, but there's definitely something happening in the format, right? Alakazam players now have Toucannon. There's also more disruption with the help of Special Red card. Also, Festival Elite has Gladions, Final Battle, making Hunch a little bit worse, so I have no idea. Yeah, the opponent literally had everything, like with those Premium Power Pros and all that, all at the same time. You have any advice for a Lurantis build? No, Lurantis is bad. If you want to be playing a grass deck, you're probably better off playing Hydrapple EX. Okay, people are enjoying it, so flipping heads or tails, let's go. We can choose. We're playing Hunch, so we're gonna be going first. Yeah, Dragapult is really like the gatekeeper in the format, so... Currently I've been playing a lot of Grim and a lot of Hunch. It makes sense. I've played 6 months of Grimmsnarl in this season, and I played 3 months of Honchkrow this season, so like those are the decks I had the most experience with, where I gained the most amount of rep. Oh, this is a great hand. Let's go. Proton. Get the army ready. Porygon can be slapped down in this matchup. They're not gonna sweep and discard. So let's get this. Let's get this guy as well. The Petrel could draw cards. I'll just get an energy over here. For all we know, we draw into Hunch and we can Giovanni, do some crazy stuff. For all we know, we draw into Transceiver, draw some more cards. We could slap down that Porygon later. But this is a great opening start. We're up against Mega Excadrill, so that should be a favorable matchup. Secret Box. Oh, they're not playing the Trolley. That's peculiar. The cool thing about playing Hunch is that nobody is attacking against you. Yeah, you haven't hit any Festival Leads. Yeah. Festival League did win a Master Ball League, so interesting. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. As you know, we're going to be playing a lot more games in this Pitch Black format. We're doing consistent live streams. We're doing almost daily uploads as well. So if you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing. You're going to be seeing a whole lot more content. And I have had a great season in the 2026 season, for sure. Look at that, an army of Drillbur and all that stuff. What are they going to do? Call for some family? They could do that. I have Giovanni. I don't even know if I'm gonna have to go Petrel for... I don't know if they're gonna have boss. I could Petrel for Ariana. I could Petrel for Stadium. What is the best West play here? Another Proton? Yeah, that's not gonna be it. That's not gonna be it. I'm just gonna go Petrel. And get out the factory. Get out the factory. Let's go. There's a hunch. That's great. I can slap everything down with his hand, so I just have to wait until a mega Pokemon appears. I know I have Archer. Archer's not the perfect plan. Maybe I should just go after Genesect first. I currently have only 3 supporters in hand, so not really where we need to be at. It all comes down to if they compact with... Yeah, they also can discard some of our resources, so there's that. There's the Mega Excadrill. 340, so we need 6 supporters in order to knock that out. They can also not undermine unless they have boss's orders. So a bunch of Metal Makers appear. Only 1. They have 3 of them though. So what do we go for? Do we Giovanni? Do we just evolve, give it a little slap, go for the 2-shot? If I go for the 2-shot, I can still go after it later with the Giovanni. I can still finish stuff off with the Team Rocket's Porygon. And there is going to be a boss's orders on the Honchkrow with the Undermine, most likely. Ugh. 2 Roto Sticks. That's technically not bad. It could have gotten us way better cards, but sure. Sure. Transceiver here, that's perfect. So, slap this down. Slap this down. Transceiver for the Ariana. Hopefully they don't discard too many energies here. 6 energies around. Let's go. Currently no energies. Still have another hunch. That's kind of great. And I have a stretcher, so if the Porygon does go down, Porygon can definitely take some numbers. I have the stretcher. Probably this is better. Draw more, please. Yeah, not really where we need to be at. That's for sure. Probably not gonna have another boss, right? Back-to-back boss would be annoying. I have like a lot of great cards. I have like Double Stretcher, which is our great cards if you go for an Undermine boss play again. This guy will most likely get knocked out. Then we promote this guy. Try to find the energy. That's the most important piece here. How do you play Crow against Slowbro? Evolve all your Murkrows ASAP. Yeah, Honchkrow has definitely a better time into Dragapult. Do you have a masterclass on deck building? I do not. I do not have a like the Halloween vibes with the background music. Yeah. The background music is like OST background songs of like old school video game tracks. What are they gonna do now? Hard retreat. Go with the Metang. Go with the Metagross. They're probably gonna have to go for maximum drilling. Swing with that. We currently do not have an energy quite yet. There's a Lily's Determination. We need to go for the 1-shot, otherwise it's gonna be bad. Currently do not have an energy. Archer could be great, but then maximum drilling. Okay, sure. We have Stretcher, all that stuff, so we can get all this stuff on board. Now let's go. They didn't discard any supporters, which is great. Okay, there is the energy. Finally. Slap this down. We Stretcher for a hunch. 2, 4, 6. I think I'm just gonna blow this guy up. I could draw more cards, but if I whiff out, that would be very silly. I have a feeling that I have to save all of these and just go with my gut feeling. I could still stretch it for another one of these guys as well. I will need all of them because all of these fellas are also kind of annoying. Yeah, we're gonna take 3 prize cards and we have a draw of the turn as well. So I'll just go 360, get rid of everything. We will need most of these things anyway. Boom. I could have drawn more cards, I know, but this is the better way. Half of the prize, like that's like draw 4. Yeah, there we go. We have an archer, we have a stadium. That's fantastic. We have to save these supporters. So that's 3 prizes. We're equal. Actually, we're ahead in the prize trade at this point. To knock out 3 more Pokemon. We can Giovanni Genesect at one point. That's great. So the only thing we need to do is like knock out Metagross and then knock out Genesect. Should be able to do that quite easily. Definitely considering we still have a Porygon. And they're not going to undermine and take the risk with this Honchkrow still around. So there is that. Which means I can evolve into a Porygon 2 safely. In the discard pile, 2, 4, 7, 8, 9. 180 damage output with Porygon 2. Not really where we need to be at the moment. But next turn we will be in a very good spot. And definitely we still have the Miracle Headset, allowing us to get 2 supporters back from the discard pile. Yeah, I don't know if why they put up the Mega. Maybe they want to like discard crucial resources and make sure that I cannot like... yeah, maybe they should attack with Genesect and then attack with Metagross. Maybe that's the better plan. Combine maybe with some disruption. There's a boss. Goodbye, Porygon. That is still okay. I don't mind this. Bouncing back. Boom. Yeah, we're knocked out. Doesn't matter. Let's go. Yeah, it's gonna have to be... Yeah, we do have enough to deal with... the Porygon 2 shenanigans. That is also an option. Petrel. Let's go for the Archer. Crazy Disruption. Let's go. That's something that decks are lacking at the moment. I need a supporter. Ooh, tricky. I could whiff it. Nah, I don't whiff it. It's fine. Energy there. And let's go. 180. 1, 2, 3. Die. Metagross knocked out. They can attack with another Metagross. That is true. But I have Ultra Ball and I have Ignition Energy, so I can Giovanni the Genesect right there. Currently 2, 4, 6, 10. That's a lot of supporters, by the way. 8, 10, 13. 260. We're gonna eat up. We eat up the Genesect with the Team Rocket's Giovanni currently in hand. They were also disrupted, by the way. Finding special red card, raw in hand, but it's the same story. Petrel. I have a Stretcher. Yeah. Lily's Determination. Oh yeah, they can draw cards with the Petrel as well. Ugh, nasty. That is nasty. Probably gonna have to like have Pokepads left. How many? All of them, mostly. I'm probably gonna have to swing with the Honchkrow, evolve the other one. They're out of disruptions. Their special red card is gone. Their ace pack is not unfair stamp. Do they have another Metagross? Yeah, they do. With a lot of energy cards as well. Please attack me. We have all the time in the world, by the way. I think they're gonna end the game with this guy. The Mega 2 Metagrosses. Oh, that's gross. Metallic Hammer. Boom. 150. Sure. We even whiffed the turn and we're still gonna be ahead in the prize trade. Unless we whiff an energy right now, which I'd be very surprised with. So, slapping this down. And do I Stretcher for something just to tin the hand? Probably gonna be another Porygon, right? Stretcher. Porygon. Yeah. Go with that. I could still disrupt them once again, but this is better. Transceiver Ariana. This is my last Ariana, by the way. Only 4 in there. Miracle Headset is priced. Ooh. Yo. That is very, very scary. Very, very scary. Ooh. Yeah. Gonna have to draw real well. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Factory. So we Pokepad. Get the Porygon to remain in hand. Relax and remain in hand. Energy onto the Team Rocket's Honchkrow. Let's calculate real quick. We have the Giovanni in hand for later, so we can just get rid of these. We have the Giovanni in hand. They're not going to disrupt us, most likely. But we still do not have the energy, right? They can still discard energy, so I have to wait with all of these. Yeah. Interesting. The Giovanni is going to be crucial because they're going to go swinging with the fella over there. If they're going to go swinging with the fella over there, then attacking with 3, 7, 10, 14, 280. 280. 280. That means 300, 320, 340. Yeah, that's going to be the way. Yeah, because we can still find an Ignition Energy and we have Porygon in hand. That's probably the best way. Yeah, get out of here. Yeah, the mission is attacking with Porygon. We still have the Ultra Ball to make sure we have everything we need. I don't... Miracle Headset can really help. Don't need it, but could help. Yeah, they cannot, unless they discard 2 Ignitions, then our chances are they're gonna have to like boss and undermine. And they're not gonna do that because I currently have Miracle Headsets, I can Giovanni, I can do all that stuff, Fez as well. They only have 6 cards left in their, after the Fez, only 6 cards left in deck, crazy. Yeah, I have to throw away Giovanni just because I can one-shot anything in the game with the Team Rocket Porygon 2. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, we're gonna be promoting. Currently there are like 1,000 fellas in the discard pile. 7, 10, 17. Like, look at that. That's all we needed. Porygon 2 sweep. 340. Wazza. Boom. We even could have Ultra Balled, Transceiver for more if they had like some sort of a defensive power. Let's go. So it looks like Mega Excadrill joining the meta game is not bad. Not for this Honchkrow deck. Don't have to like worry about it at all. Alright, continue on. More Honchkrow. So I need to actually notice some data. It seems like Grimmsnarl is doing quite okay in this pitch black format again. Decks that are now trending to get a lot of space in top 8 is like old Dragapult. So you have to have a deck that at least has a shot to beat Dragapult. 50% of the time. Yeah. Dragapult Blaziken seemed like the BDIF. For some reason doesn't even have like any bad matchups. You just have to play really well and you just win. Yeah. Dragapult Blaziken. Is that the deck we should test out as well? Slowking is a meme deck. If they have no shame, man, you can get away. You can win a lot of games. You wanna go first? But of course, thank you. Let's go. Get myself Proton. That was a Transceiver. Transceiver is technically a Proton, but no basic Pokemon, even energies. This would have been a busted hand. One of the best hands. Look at that. The only thing that's missing is a Pokemon. And this is the worst hand. Like, look at that. Look at that. Okay. How do we go about this? This is the worst hand. And we're up against Dragapult as well. Ooh, they're gonna item lock us. Ooh. Yeah. This is not great. I will have to get rid of this. Don't need that much, but the thing is, I can technically KO a Budu. They're not gonna play hammers, so there's that. Can get this over here. Yeah, I'll just get this over here. They might whiff with their item lock. I'm gonna have to like Petrel. I can also attach retreat Torment. Attach retreat Deceit is an option. Knocking out a Budu is Dratini. What is happening? Yeah. When you go into a matchup versus Dragapult Blaziken, what is your plan? Like, take 2 1-prize Pokemon down, take down Dragapult and a Blaziken, or Meowth, or Fez. It's like the 2-2-1-1 lineup. And it's typically starting with knocking out a Budu, knocking out maybe a 2-prizer, then knocking out... it's even better to like go 1-1-2-2, because you're, at one point you will save yourself from getting disrupted. Petrel? What is this? Petrel? I think... I'm not afraid of all this. I'm gonna do something very unconventional, but then also I lose an energy, right? Ugh. Do I just Pokepad? Just find... Will they have balls? Will they have candies and balls? That's like a very bad play, right? Maybe it's better for us to like... Do I have enough energies left? 5. I only need 5 in the first place. Yeah, I only need 5 in the first place. Like... Yeah, I need 5 in the first place. So I'll just focus on this. Don't try this at home, ladies and gentlemen. I would not recommend you trying this at home. For all we know, they don't have candies, so at least we have that. I'll get a Murkrow. I will attach, and I will Deceit. Don't try that. We're losing so many energies here, but it's fine. Most of them are in the deck. We're gonna Deceit. I would Deceit. We're finding Ariana. Let's go. So there's still 5 energies in the deck. I only need 3 in order to win the games. It's fine. Stamp Death, yeah. You have so many outs with this deck against Stamp Death. Like, Unfair Stamp turn 2. It happens from time to time, but not always. Oh, there's a Dragonair. And a boss. On who? Yeah, they're saving our energy. That's fine. Sure, sure. Your deck is like a pile. It's fine. Get out your 2-prizers. We want to see the 2-prize. There's going to be a Mega Dragonite at one point, right? There's Combuskin as well. They can do whatever they feel like. I am a 1-prize Pokemon. This guy's only slapping 60. Did burn a boss already. I think I'm fine. I'll just evolve this guy. Go for the big Ariana. Collect. Is that what you're doing at the moment? That's fine. Alright. I could Roto Stick and find Giovanni and knock this guy out. Would that be hilarious? That would be hilarious. Alright. Away with that Dragonair while I can. Ha! Hilarious. Roto Stick. I like heart of the cards kind of thing. 1, 2, boom. No Dragonair, no problem. Bring on the Blazikens. They got a Combuskin. Didn't get it out. What now? Now that was a play. Dragonair gone. Trouble's gone. Insane. Okay, 2-0 with the fantastic Hunch. Hey, I just played against you, GG. Okay, cool. I don't know which deck you were playing. We're in 1,633 in the Master Rank League. Let's go. Okay, so typically the bad matchups for Honchkrow are... Where is Honchkrow even? It's like not even in the top kind of decks anymore. There's a Team Rocket coin, that's cool. At least we auto win against Crustle. If you're seeing any wacky Crustles, that's fine. Let's see. Opponent will go first, sure. We don't mind. People watching from Brazil, very awesome. Thank you all for being here in this live stream. If you guys let me know where you're from, by the way. What country? From what country are you watching at the moment? Could be you're on holidays because it's the holiday season. In that sense, like summer break season is more like accurate, I would say. Fez, attach pass, love to see it. Now this is a better hand, right? Proton, get the squad out. Sure, how many energies? All of them. Now this should be a walk in the park. Miracle Headset's also in there. Slapping this down, slapping this down, slapping this down. Pokepad, Hunch. Getting that one. I don't even know if I should Roto Stick first. Roto Stick for nothing, then Transceiver for Ariana. Yeah, it's even for nothing. Doesn't matter. This guy for Ariana. Just in case I can get an item locked. I see Fire Energy, I think Dragapult Blaziken. That's my initial thought process. Yeah, you were the Excadrill. Okay, cool. Shout out from Canada. Thoughts on Toucannon? Toucannon's great. It's a great deck. The Dominican Republic, Chile, Poland. Cool. A little bit of worldwide vibes. Okay, I was correct on the money. We are up against the Dragapult Blaziken. Awesome to see that. Love to see that because, yeah, they can start trapping these guys. That's fine. We have the Giovanni. We're not gonna have to do anything with that. I'm also not gonna evolve. Against this matchup, you don't have to evolve because that's gonna be bad for you. If they are faster. Slapping this down. Could slap this down. They have Monkey Dories, but they don't have risky runes, most likely. They could, they might not. Ugh. Nasty. I'll just slap it down because I really want to utilize it at one point. We have an energy here. That's fantastic. I'll just get an energy here. We have the Giovanni. I can take care of the Fez instantly. So our game plan would be Giovanni, Pheasant Deputy, and boom. We can do it. We only need one supporter to do it. One supporter. And if the stadium doesn't bounce, we can even draw 2 cards. So we have technically 3 cards that we're seeing. Yeah. Can also try. We have 8 energies in the deck. Attach, retreat, and torment the Badu. I can also go after his only Dracloak and play. Oh, now this makes things way easier. Like, look at this bench space. That's very awkward. Should I just go after the only Dracloak and play? Right? That's probably the easiest thing. Then there's not going to be a threat. The only threat will be like a Blaziken. I could go 2-2-2 in this matchup with Giovanni knocking out Meowth. But their bench is weird. Weird AF. Yeah, benching all that stuff, that's like, meh. Combusken, I'm not afraid of Combusken, so I will just go after this Dracloak. Makes the most sense to me. Then no Phantom Dives will come to town. Can also go after Meowth, but yeah. Let's go, Giovanni. They brought this up on the south. This is like really easy to just play around. Go with this. An additional energy, okay? Can definitely help. Don't evolve these guys, otherwise you get Phantom Dive barraged. Rocket Feathers. Boom, boom, away. Let's go. Is Frankfurt check-in today? I have not heard about that. I don't know where you read that. I could check Arcanine Labs, by the way. Arcanine upcoming events. Nah, they have not stated anything about upcoming events, so chillax. The check-in is not today. Blaziken EX. There is the 2-prizer. They're gonna swing with that one. Do they have the fire energy? They do! Okay, we're just gonna knock out this 2-prizer. And then we're gonna be special red card vulnerable, I would say. Our Articuno still protecting us from Phantom Dive, or another play they could go for, like confuse us with the Monkey Dory. This only protects basic Pokemon, by the way. There is the Pokepad. And flipping the scripts. Are they gonna really flip it? Do they find Unfair Stamp? Are they even playing Unfair Stamp? Yep, there it is. They found it. Unfair Stamp swing with Blaziken. Insane. irrelevant. Doesn't matter. We are always, definitely with this around, having a way out. With 4 Rotostick, 4 Transceiver, all the Arianas, all the Archers, all the Petrels. Even energies to go for the sea. I talked about this countless amounts of times. This is like not that hard to survive. Let's go. Giovanni, not really what we need. Transceiver, Ariana. This is the last Ariana, by the way. Ooh, we have to be very careful. They still have special red card that they can throw upon us. Yeah, we don't have energy, so the best plan would be to Rotostick first. Get one. Yeah, we don't have enough anyway, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I could still make sure they cannot utilize the... During the next turn, they cannot attack, so that's even fine. I don't even need to do anything. Yeah, this is okay. Do I get the energy? They can still swing with something else. Crispin, swing with Fez. Is that an option? They could. They totally could. I have Stretcher availability right now. Stretcher. Honchkrow. Slapping it down. I can Stretcher again, but at this point it's fine. Depends on what they go for. Yeah, they're not going to be able to alter our hand. We're not special red card, and Fresh Stamp is not being able to be played, so we are relaxing. So next turn I can go after a Meowth or a Fez. Like this Blaziken, I'm not phased by it at all. Dragcloak. I could still Giovanni the Dragcloak again, and then they still don't have any Phantom Dive business. That would be like also a great play. I know I'm all out of Ariana though, so that maybe is a scary thing, but with Petrel I can find Miracle Headsets. What is the scariest thing to be up against? This Blaziken cannot attack. They can item lock though. They can item lock. I can still Giovanni and then knock out. The safest approach would be just lock out the Dragcloak, right? They always have to come with 2 prizers. They are hard retreating. Here is Monkey Dory business. Sure. Monkey Dory business. I've been a big fan of this deck, and after watching the original video highlighting it, I made some changes to my deck. I've used the Hunch 3 different times at locals and always made top cut. That makes sense. It's a great deck. Oh no! My Porygon. Yeah, let's leave the energies on that Monkey Dory. It doesn't matter. I can also go after this Blaziken, but going after this guy feels great. Pokepatch. Slap down this again. We are back. Honchkrow can go KO the Blaziken, but it's the better way going after the only Dragcloak again. How about that? You get another Hunch and draw some cards. We're still not going to be able to get Hand Disrupted unless they are playing. Yeah, let's go with this. Maybe a Rotostick is better. Ah, that's not great. Let's go with this. And I will be able to, if I don't get a lot of cards, this is probably the better answer. They're gonna attack with Blaziken anyway. Yeah, I still have Giovanni if I do draw into... Huh. I might draw an Ariana from the prizes, by the way. Let's focus on... Seems silly to do this, by the way. Yeah, I might draw an Ariana from the prizes. Yeah, I have to. Unfortunately, like, I have to, otherwise I like dead draw if they bounce the stadium. Proton. Ooh, not really what we need to be. Also, don't have energy at the moment. What do I go for? Dreepy returns to the scene. They can still confuse us. Flipping the script. Porygon. How much damage is Porygon dealing? 3, 5, 7, 8, 160. Giovanni. If I now top deck Ignition Energy, that would be very silly. Then I would have probably saved my Giovanni in there. Patcheran trapping. Not working with Articuno around. Crispin. They can start sniping with Fez. That is an option. Definitely with 3 Giovannis down. Maybe they can start. No, we're not going for that. It's still an option to think about, by the way. Trapping an Articuno. A hard retreat. There's Blaziken again. Yeah, this situation definitely looks dire. Because you don't know if I like draw into like 2 supporters, and then with Miracle Headset I can get somewhere. I need a lot. I don't think I'll be able to get there. Not at this point. Losing a Murkrow, it's still okay. Ultra Ball. Yeah. Not really where we need to be. I think I'll just take the headset. Taking the headset. Or just Roto Stick YOLO. We don't have an energy. We don't have an energy, so maybe this is better. Now let's go. Yeah, we do have an energy, but we're not gonna get there quite yet. Do have a stretcher to get. At this point, the game plan is Porygon and Honchkrow. That is my game plan. So we're gonna go set up another Porygon. That's gonna be my game plan. And we are gonna be relaxing. So I will just Giovanni up Fez. I don't want these guys to get bossed. They did use 1 boss already. I will get special red carded very soon, so I will be very fragile. Definitely if I like now attack with Porygon 2 is a great shot. Rare Candy Dragapult. Okay, well, that is scary. I don't even know which kind of stadium they have. Area 0, okay. Okay. Only 3 prize cards to go, and we need to take 4. So we need to go 2-2. We need to go 2-2. Do they have an energy in hand right now? They will have the hard retreat. They don't have draw power on board, so at least that's great. Let's calculate this real quick. 2, 4, 6, 7, 10. That's 2. If I can Giovanni knock out Fez. Giovanni and knockout Fez seems like the best option here. I can also knock out Dragapult EX. Oh, they're gonna boss. Please leave alone my Porygons. Leave alone my Porygons, will ya? I will just Ultra Ball. Yeah, I can do a lot here. Go with that. That's the second boss's orders. Okay, well this is gonna help. Porygon 2. Giovanni. Bring us the Fez. Slapping down this. 220. Okay, these are all dead cards, by the way. Miracle Headset is very good to pull, so I will just get rid of the dead cards. Don't want to see any longer. And there's a lot of stuff still in the deck, so that's cool. Here we go. 220. They can still special red card us. I think Honchkrow is gonna have to finish the job here. They don't have draw power. Oh yeah, Ariana from the prize. This is an insane hand. The only thing's missing out is an energy card. We have Miracle Headset. They can still swing with Monkey Dory. 60 there, and then finish the job later. Oh, yeah, not great. That means I need the Miracle Headset. I need to top deck an energy card. Yeah, maybe I should have attacked with Honchkrow instead. Yeah, maybe. That's well, because if they attack now with a 1 prizer, they can finish it off with Phantom Dive on this guy. But they will also need Boss Resource in the process. They already burned 2 balls. They're gonna retreat. And they're gonna trap us. Trap us with the patch. Okay. This guy, it has a 2 retreat cost. So that forces them. Poisonous Chain. Ooh. Yeah, that forces us to find Giovanni. Yeah, there is Giovanni capabilities here. Tinning is winning. Miracle headset. Giovanni? Giovanni? I just need all these Giovannis because they will be able to retreat this guy again. They have potentials of going with Phantom Dive. Ugh. This is not great. I will need to like trap a 2-prizer. If they have an energy, they cannot use this one because they compact with Crispin. It's gonna have to be Giovanni pushing up this guy. I'm bringing up this guy with a 2 retreat cost. They can still attack with the Blaziken, but then I can respond. Yeah. If this guy is knocked out, doesn't matter. If they boss this guy up, it could matter. They can still special red card us. They could. Not a lot of stuff left in the deck. 2 stretchers gone. I cannot evolve. If they boss this guy up, we're cooked. Yeah. Holding. Attach. Ability. If they have a Crispin left, they have a 3, 6 energies in play. The Crispin might not even get multiple energies. All the fire energies are gone. All the darkness energies are technically gone, I guess. And the following turn, we really need to... Interesting. This is a scary situation, man. They're doing a lot of stuff. Dylan Clark back at it again. How are you doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Still testing around with my Hunch deck. Fire energy. What are they gonna do? Do they even have energies left? I need to top deck Ignition energy. Or Team Rocket's energy. Yeah. Or they attack us with the Blaziken. This is yeah, back and forth game. Love it. What are they gonna do? Attachment there. Hard retreat. Or attack. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What do we do? Do we do it again? We could do it again. 1, 2, 3. 7 energies in the discard pile. 4 in the discard pile, 3 in play. They're going for the Budu. Okay. Pidgeyball. We can do it again. Buy ourselves another turn. Oh, we have the Ignition energy. Yo! We did it. 3. 5. 5. 6, 8, 10. Yeah, that's all we need. Insane. Outplayed right there. Outplayed. That's awesome. I love winning that way. Dark Bell. Would I want Dark Bell in there just to... Nah, it's a card you don't want... You have to think about it this way. You all want cards that you don't mind having in the opening hand, and Dark Bell is one of them. I know you want to attack. You don't want to stall with confusion. That's pretty much the thing. And sometimes when they are confused, they get 3 damage counters, and you whiffed out on the energy, and then they can Monkey Dory that damage back to you, so... Ugh. Is your Honchkrow 60 already perfect? I don't know. It's very good, but you have to play perfectly. That's the thing. That's the thing. You see, I could have easily lost that game, but because of like a lot of experience with the deck, was able to come out on top. Whew, that was a very good game. Had to think real hard about that one. So you see, like I went after 1 prizer. It was I knocked out Dracloak, I knocked out Dracloak. Then I knocked out Phasandipity and Meowth. So like, the prize mapping is 1, 1, 2, 2. And against Dragapult, by the way. Don't worry about knocking out the first Budu. Like, oh, I'm getting Unfair Stamp. Did you see it? I'm getting Unfair Stamp. I was not able to attack and respond, but I was able to draw myself out of it. There's Ignition energy. There is Team Rocket's energy allowing you to Deceit. Good stuff like that. 160 people watching. Hopefully you guys are appreciating the content. And if there's like any deck you want to be seeing in a video that I have not made yet, let me know down below as well. I definitely need some suggestions for tomorrow's video. Yeah, we got a mulligan, it's fine. Ugh. Awkward hands. I have to like deceit. Deceiving or attack with Torment is an option, I guess. Please be a Budu. Show me the Budu. I know you want to. Fez! Man! Arianas. Arianas everywhere. Some of these have Crushing Hammers, by the way. I could go on for like Articuno, but I can attach as well, but don't do that if you don't know what you're up against, because they actually might use Crushing Hammer. If I see a Fez, it could be Dragapult Hammers. As soon as like maybe like they have a very aggressive deck, I would say, oh, attachment? What? Judge, I should have attached here, but I didn't know what I was up against. Judge, Metal Energy. Yeah, this is fine. Do I go for Proton? Trolley? Trolley time. I wonder here. I have a great hand. If I have energy and Pokepad, I'd one-shot this. So depends on if they retreat, I probably will go for Proton first. If they don't retreat, I'll go for the Ariana. Because knocking out the 2-pricer here instantly feels really, really strong. Transceiver. Yeah, we're up against Mega Excadrill once more. They are retreating. Is knocking out a 1-price Pokemon a good option here? 3, 2, 1. Yeah, maybe. I don't need that much. Porygon. Ariana time. What's that? Sure. I'll knock out 2 of these. I'll actually get rid of... Yeah, I'm probably not going to get the Giovanni here. Maybe a Proton, depends on my situation. Probably not. Probably not, right? It could help to buy ourselves some time. Giovanni could also work. I'll just get rid of these 2. It's fine. What do we got? Giovanni, of course. Get rid of Giovanni. You get Giovanni instead. Oh boy. So, as I was saying, what is a bad matchup for the Team Rocket's Honchkrow deck? Let's take a look at it together. Everyone puts this in D tier. The worst time you're having is up against Festival Lead. That makes sense. Yeah, all the rest is pretty okay. I think it's only Festival Lead that's like kind of meh. All the rest is pretty okay. I'm gonna swing with this. 250. That's an annoying number. That needs, I mean, I need 5 supporters in hand. I currently have 3. A Roto Stick could get me an Ariana. Could get me a lot more. Trell. Yeah, the only bad, like Slowking is bad, Festival Lead is back. Are these decks gonna be highly represented? Who knows? Flipping some scripts. A lot of Mega Excadrill, by the way. I'm thinking, what should I do? This is a 2-prizer in our way, so if I knock this 2-prizer out, I can deal with 1 Mega Excadrill if they actually decide to utilize it. So, a Mega Excadrill in our way. Metal Maker time. We haven't lost with the Hunch, so there's definitely something to say about that. I did play pretty okay in the Master Rank League, so there's that. In the last Mega Excadrill, I needed my Porygon to sweep for 340. Okay. What do we go for? We can Archer. Stretcher. Oh, that's great. It's very great. Roto Stick. Giovanni. Only 4. That's not great. Only 4 is not great. I don't know if I can get there. Maybe I just hold on to this situation. Proton, get the squad going. Archer, yeah, I guess I could still like the seed as well. Get an energy there. Slapping for a lot of damage. Not really cool. Yeah, I'll just do it like this. We're gonna Proton, getting ourselves this, that. Porygon 2, it's all good. Yeah, everything's in there, it's all fine. A lot of energy still left as well. Slapping down this, slapping down that, going with the deceit. And finding an Ariana. Yeah, sometimes you have to play a little bit like this, you know? Hold on. Chillax. So, see, I knew I needed to save that Proton. I also realized there is one Honchkrow prized. Luckily, this deck's playing 3 stretchers. Greetings from Brazil. I'm going to be playing in a regional soon. I think I'll go with Honchkrow or Festival League. Yeah, good choices. I would say Festival League is like probably better position because of its typing. You can hit weakness against Zoroark, Grimmsnarl, all that stuff. Yeah, that early game judge was really annoying. So I need... yeah, they judged again, so that's kind of crazy. Miracle headset. There's an Ariana in there. That's fantastic. So, let us... look at all that. Pokepad. This. Ultra Ball. This. I need some stretchers even in there. Only one stretcher left. Whoa, dang. How am I gonna survive? Miracle headsets. Giovanni. This guy. Wazza! Here we go. Yeah, enough stuff. 330. So I probably need to save the Ariana. That means I only have one gusting option left. Super sad, but it's true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I have no shot. I have to do this. Boom. And now they probably can come with that Mega Excadrill, but then I can just go for the 2-shot, right? If I have a Pokepad. I will have capabilities to swing with Porygon 2. I need stretchers. Yeah. Where they at? Where they at? Yeah, Festival Lead has Gladion. Really scary to see. There is a Metagross. They're gonna swing with that. I will have Pokepad. I only have one more Giovanni left. That's the scary part about this. This is 3, 6, 7, 8, 160. If I play one supporter, 180. Perfect numbers. Knocking out the Metagross. And hopefully finding a stretcher. That's like the last thing on the menu. I didn't find my Honchkrow from the prizes. Really sad. Ow. So there's multiple win conditions. It all comes down to what we draw. Our hand looks good till I go Giovanni this guy later. There's not what we need. Pokepad. This guy. So we only have one stretcher. So there's like 2 ways this could happen. Either I set up a Honchkrow. Wazza! That's a lot of supporters. Team Rocket's Factory. Yeah. What do we go for at this moment? Probably need to like Tinning is winning, right? Can give them still this guy as well. And then if I attack, I need to Tinning is winning. I still have the Giovanni left. There's that. So it's either gonna be we Giovanni, Pheasantipede and win the game. If I find Stretcher, I couldn't find my fantastic Honchkrow. Come on, Honchkrow. Stretcher is good. That's also good. This is game in hand, by the way. No, 180. I'm still not there. I did burn. Let's see here. I did burn Ultra Ball already. Ooh, I only slapped for 200 with the R command. Yo. Well, I also need Giovanni just in case they want to trap us. What are they gonna swing with? Stretcher Honchkrow. What do we do? We could also attack. We stretcher. No. We have another stretcher left, so there's a lot of things that can happen here. 3 prize cards remaining for the opponent. There's a Petrel, special red card. Eight energies in that discard pile. Probably gonna be a recycler if I'm being honest. If I had one more, like 2, let's see here, 6, 7, 8, 9, 180. It's so sad. One short. If I Giovanni, it's only 200 damage. I do still have a Giovanni left, so that's reassuring. What I could do is Stretcher, Porygon, Archer. The better play would be Petrel, Stretcher, Honchkrow, attack with Porygon 2, hang on to the hand and see what happens. I don't know if they have more disruption left. Double Judge, gone. Maybe there is still a world where they have special red card. Maybe it's priced. Would be good. If I do get special red card, I still have access to Arians. How do you play against Alakazam with Toucannon? Take the first prize card, just go like that. There's also a world where you like turn 1 going second Giovanni and Abra, which is great. Helps you out with the prize trade. Then they have to respond with Toucannon on the spot, so they need candy. So yeah, it's still okay. I would say if I'm taking a look at the data, Alakazam, where is Alakazam? Yeah, Alakazam is still definitely in favor of Honchkrow. Like a 65-35% matchup. We have one supporter short to Giovanni our way to victory. I need to hang on to this Giovanni. I know they're gonna swing with the Mega Excadrill at one point, so that's why we need to hang on to our Giovanni. They did put all the energies back. Metagross is gone. They only have 2 Metal Makers. How many energies? I think you need 4, right? 4 energies with the Metagross. What? They have it. Do they have the Stretcher as well? Yo, they just have another Metagross raw in hand. Sure. Okay then. I could Giovanni this guy, but then I could leave in a situation where this guy is trapped and I don't have any way to get out of the active position, as I did burn triple Giovanni. Yeah, Stretcher for Porygon definitely, but I'm gonna Petrel for the second Stretcher. You see? I'll Petrel second Stretcher first and see what I draw with that. I could still Archer them out of existence. Depends on what I draw, to be honest, because I need another attacker. There's a Honchkrow priced. And I am running low on resources, on attackers, I would say. Now this guy's gonna attack in the late game. Then I have to make sure I can deal with that. There's still a Giovanni for knocking out like the Metang. Oh, here they come. Boom. And they're also going to lose a lot of energies, by the way, so their only option will be to attack with Metagross. That's why I need the Stretcher. I already have all the rest in hand. Yeah, take your measly prize card. Ariana, also another great supporter. I will need to just Petrel, find the Stretcher, and then draw more cards. Get ourselves Stretcher, Porygon 2, Energy on the Porygon too. Stretcher for the Murkrow. And yeah, maximize. I just have to make sure this is, they're gonna mill some cards as well. So 200 damage. And I get Murkrow. Hello. No, it's another Rotostick. This is okay. So an interesting development. They're gonna probably mill our above 2 cards, so that's why I didn't want a Rotostick. I want to find an energy, right? What do they have to offer? Stretcher? Who's it gonna be? Genesect for the Metagross. Yeah. I only have 1 Porygon 2. So if you were wondering why the stretchers were in an awkward position there. Yeah, I was running out of stretchers, so that was the thing. All the stretchers gone. How many energies here? 7. 7 energies. Okay, so the win condition. Oh yeah, you mean like I slapped down a Porygon and then gussed out the 2-prizer. Yeah, is an option as well. But in this deck, there's still a lot of energies left. So even if they like undermine and knock this guy out, like a lot of stuff still left. The only thing I need is an energy and then the game's over. So there's the same situation. Although on the other hand, it would have been more easy, right? If I left it as it is. Energy on the Fez. Yeah, turn without attack. Makes sense. Here is the Excadrill. Undermine. Energy, no! Okay, so the condition is I find myself an energy. Currently in Dragapult 6, I need 1 energy. Interesting development. So it's gonna have to be this. Can also Giovanni and try and trap them. They have like a lot of energies in place, but they can still have a switch out with Kieran. So slapping this down. If I Roto stick, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 cards in hand. That's too much. So probably the best play is to Petrel. Yeah, there's 2 energies in there. Ooh. Probably an Archer would have been fine as well. So we Roto Stick, find them instantly. There's nothing left in deck besides 2 energies. I draw 2. Will I make it? Ah, this is a scary situation. The other win condition was better. It was better. But I am not punished. I am not punished. Sure. Yeah, but not attacking was an interesting situation because their deck is playing a lot of Judge. Here we go. 540. By the way, I bought your guide and learned a lot. Appreciate it. Never punish. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, waiting a turn was safer, but you don't know because I was running low on attackers. That was my main issue. Even I had Giovanni in hand. I could still get special red card. That was my main concern. If I went with that strategy, like not attacking, I was still at 2 prize cards remaining. If I got special red carded and they attack with Undermine, they could discard my only Giovanni and all that. No. Like, there's like definitely merit behind that strategy, but it's fine. It is fine. They were also able to discard another energy, so like I had like 3 energies remaining in deck, and then after that, yeah, the guide is amazing. I need to leave a review. Yeah, definitely leave a review. This is like helping out a ton, by the way. Yeah, they go flying out of the factory like that, the energies. Just in time. Well, we're in the higher rank of Master Rank League. We were like undefeated so far. Thank you everybody that actually bought my Metafy class already. It's like I've put a lot of hours into writing that. I still have to like have some smaller updates. I know the worst matchups you can see is Festival Lead and Slowking. So if you don't see those, you should be fine. And I don't know how many people at Worlds will be playing Slowking or Festival Lead. Festival Lead has a horrendous time up against Dragapult. And yeah, the Slowking deck has a horrendous time against any deck that is playing Shaman. Leading up with the Proton. Love to see it. Up against the Monkey Dory. Proton time, Waza. Now none of these are prized. There are 2 Honchkrows prized. That's kind of sad. That's why the stretcher's out. All 8 energies in there. That's at least something, right? I think I'm gonna get item locked when seeing this board state. So I'll proactively roto stick to find 1 Ariana. I don't need more. And I'll call it a day. Yeah, it's a really good rank. Definitely with this. Definitely with this deck. Currently, we are undefeated with Honchkrow. I was thinking like I'm gonna be playing other decks every single time I lose, but it doesn't seem to happen. Buddy Poffin. Oh, Impy Dimpy. Alright. Impy Dimp. This is also a difficult matchup. Definitely starting with Articuno. Energy on the monkey. Like targeting down monkeys is very good. Or just one-shotting these Honchkrows time and time again. I don't want to slap it down, so this this feels sour. I don't want to slap it down against this matchup. Just gonna have to be Giovanni. Oh, Ariana, let's go. This is great though. I don't think they're gonna like candy and start attacking here, so I'll just attach here. Let's go, and then I have the Giovanni for later. So we are item locked. We have the Ultra Ball. Let's see what they come back with. There's a Spike Muff and a Lily. Okay. Will they find candy? Typically they are playing 1 candy. Yeah, Shaman is such an annoying thing for slow. Oh, Grimmsnarl instantly? More Grim. Okay. Now this is a fella that is scary. I will still get item lock, so that's sad. Not a lot to do. I can still bump the stadium though. I need to go after this guy as well. These Snorns can be very devastating. Proton. Do I need more? Probably not. Giovanni's not going to be doing too much. Petrel. Stadium time. I wish I would have been able to like knock out Snorn already. But I can't at the moment. Team Rocket's Factory. Straight from the factory and energy so I can at least start tormenting the Badoo. Oh, let's go. At least taking a prize card here, it feels nice. Yeah, H pull and go away. So the problem is that these Monkey Dories already have energies. I need to go after these Frostlasses if I can. Gonna be difficult because they're able to transfer over damage, and at one point I will not be able to slap down a Monkey Dory. Porygon. We also have residual damage coming onto the bench. They most likely will attack with Grimmsnarl now. Hopefully no Frostlass comes to town. Frostlass is scary to see because these guys will be powered up. You can also try and Giovanni these Monkey Dories, but they will come... Yeah, maybe that's even a better thing, but this guy also accumulates damage. One-shotting the Grimmsnarl would be better, but this is a bad matchup. Yeah, and since Grimm is more popular, getting more popular, this is something to deal with. Yeah, definitely with Ichipon time and time again. Yeah, Articuno's not looking too well, is he? Shadow Bullet. Yeah, they're focusing on this guy. He's being bullied. He is being bullied. Murkrow is back. So, Murkrow, I'm gonna check real quick. What do I have access to? I need Ultra Ball. There's 2 Honchkrows prize, so that's really bad as well. Don't love to see that. 6 energies remaining. Slapping this down. Stretcher. Another one of these. Ultra Ball. Getting rid of that. Getting rid of that. Honchkrow. I just hope this works. I can also Torment, by the way. You could Torment this guy, but then there's damage, and then they can swing it over, and they can retreat and attack with something else. So, just gonna have to pray for the best with Ariana. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I have the KO if I draw into... If I draw into an energy. Ooh, this again. Heart of the cards. Go. Let's go. I don't know if I should let down Porygon. Porygon's scary. Also, these guys are weak to darkness. I wrote that down on my class, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wazza, get out of here. So, I could have slapped down Porygon too at this point, since the Articuno was also having a low amount of hit points. Are you playing Hunch the Worlds? Don't know quite yet, but I am currently not losing. Yeah, Sly Cooper background music. There's a lot of like songs from video games I grew up with. 2 more Pokemon to knock out. Currently do not have any supporter. I hope they special red card me. Gwen. This being a Frostlass scares me. This one will be getting damage. These Monkey Dories will be getting damage. I am only having 3 energies in the discard pile so far, but my hand is looking really eh. Yveltal trapping. Yo. And first time. Amazing! My hand was garbage. Thanks for the transceiver beforehand. Ah, dang it. I have a Pokepad though. Yeah. Clutching for 20, is that what you're gonna do? This is a bad hand. I have the Pokepad, nothing else though. If I set up, I can no longer set up Porygons. Could have done it beforehand, but if I got unfair stand, this was a 60 HP Pokemon liability. Stretcher time. Please play Hunch 2 Worlds, represent us all. Yeah, who knows. Still have 1 month. 1 month of practice time. A little bit underneath a month. Clutch for 20. Come on, what do we get? What do we get? These don't like these freezing shot shenanigans. Don't like it. Stretcher. Yeah, Stretcher's not able to do anything at all. Like a Pokepad, Tinning is winning. But then it reveals that... Yeah, Tinning is winning is always nice. But then it reveals that my Honchkrows are priced. It does reveal... Oh no, we have another one. Sure, let's go. They're not gonna alter my hand once again. They could special red card though. But I want them to special red card me. This hand is horrendous. We're gonna... They can Adrenabrain, stack all that damage. It's fine. Can they... Yeah, this Adrenabrain madness will be... I'm gonna evolve the one that's gonna be focused by these Monkey Dories. I wish I had Miracle Headset to knock out this One prizer. Now, this is a scary matchup still. You have a Masterclass on Dragapult? No, I do not. I do not have that. Rare candy. Okay. It's all coming down to the top deck, right? They have factory as well. That means it's piping up most likely. Yeah. Oh, my heart. My heart cannot take this. Is this? Yeah, the second Team Rocket's factory. Oh, snap. I need like a good Ariana here. Where are my transceivers? Where are my roto sticks? That's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 outs. 12 outs to this situation. From a 26 card deck. Yeah, now Adrena Brains are coming live. Shadow Bullets. Oh, they're hanging on to their Adrena Brain madness. So, top deck of the century, 12 cards out of 26. That's a 40%-ish time that I can draw out of it. Please. Betrayal. Betrayal is not really where we need to be. I can still get Ariana on board. Yeah, they're gonna 30-30 knock out 2 of these guys, right? Right. Then they can take 3 prize cards altogether. I can no longer win. Yeah, I just realized I can no longer win unless I draw into a way that I can stop the attack happening with the Torment. That is the only way. Alright, Miracle Headset and Roto Stick. Now, this is over. They can knock out this guy, they can knock out this guy. This goes down to Frostblast. There's no win condition left. Finally, my Honchkrow deck was wrecked. Okay. Interesting. That took a while. So we see here that Hunch met its match against Grimmsnarl. Now let's head over to Alakazam Toucannon. Let's see if I can alter this deck, edit deck. Anything I need to change? There is definitely like an interesting situation. Enhanced Hammer. Yeah, let's go with the Toucannon. Yeah, starting Articuno against Grimmsnarl that was just one way. I would have gotten an additional turn and then respond to a 2-prize and then go with that, but it all crumbled when that Articuno lead happened. Alright. Tails never fails, yeah. Sorry for the hold up, opponents. This time around, we are playing Alakazam. So a lot of wins for that fantastic Honchkrow shenanigans. Okay, picky pack. Leading up with the Abra. Let's go with that first. Abra does have a low amount of hit points, so... Okay, we're up against Dragapult chickens. The chickens are in the house. Let's go Buddy Buddy Poffin. Dunsparce. I would say Abra. The more Abras I can get in play, the better. Isn't it better? Yeah, this is probably the way. Slapping these down. Enriching energy here. Draw power. More Abras. And the cool thing is I can shut down their ace-pack card, which is great. Abra here. Picky back here. But I wish it actually is... this actually protection against unfair stand, by the way. So just wait a little bit. We have Trumbig, the Dunsparce. The only thing I need is a candy to get ourselves going. We need some protection. This is Alakazam, ladies and gentlemen. I think Dog's Box will make it into top 8. Thank you for the games. What about Mega Delphox? Nah, that's bad. Total garbage. What are they gonna do? Oh, look at that army of Dreepies. Look at that army of Dreepies. I need to shut down the ace-pack card. If I find Air Balloon or Lucky Helmet, they can still boss this. And then Itchy Pollen for 0 damage. And then I need to like hard attach to these guys. Okay, this makes more sense. Genesect, Air Balloon, Dunsparce, Runaway. Let's go. More Runaway stuff. Nighttime Mine. You can have candy and all that stuff. Maybe Nighttime Mine is the better one for now. Hilda. Kadabra. And Telepath. Guess. Probably gonna be just regular energy. Can get that back with more stuff. Kadabra. Let's go. More Kadabras. Yeah, look at that. All that stuff. Over here. And I will just attach to this guy. I can attach later, right? I don't need these attachments. Although, yeah, if I attach here, I can find candy. This guy can get Itchy Pollen. They can still attack it, but that's fine. I'll just attach to the one on the bench. Safety first. And I'll slap down. Battle Cage is very good in the late game, so I'll just get a Nighttime Mine. This is also great in the late game if the handheld fan is there. Every single time they attack. Yeah, I'll just force them to slap down stadiums. Yeah. Cool. We will have Dawn for the Alakazam. I will be item locked, but that's fine. I can still attack with Toucannon as well. I will get Kadabra, Alakazam, and a Dunsparce. This is an interesting matchup because Dragapult Blaziken is the most popular deck in the room. What do you think about Mega Manectric for Worlds? No, it's bad. Don't touch it. Lily's Determination. There's probably going to be some candy action. Is there any... No energies in the discard pile quite yet. Their ace-pack card is blocked. So that is great news. I will have access. I don't know if I will find the energy though. Probably should have attached to the active, but I probably will get item locked here if I'm being honest. Attach retreats. At least I believe so. 10 cards in hand. Yowza. Here we go. Itchy Pollen time. We're ready. 10 damage on my Abra. How dare you? Can I win this matchup? We didn't find like candies and all that stuff. Another stadium. A lot of stadiums here. Kadabra, Alakazam, Dunsparce. Grab them while they're fresh. So, Kadabra. Draw power. Alakazam. I think I still balled this guy up, I know. But we still have Stretcher and all that, so that's cool. There's an energy at least. Can slap this down. I can get ourselves another Abra. I think these are more important than the Dunsparce at the moment. I know they can like sprinkle damage and knock 2 of them at the same time, but then I can slap down Battle Cage later. Handheld fan is also an important factor in the late game with Nighttime Mine. So we're gonna wait with that. Just Super Psy Bolt. Knock out Budu. There is a Fez. They need to bump this stadium in order... Now, not really. They can Blaziken and Crispin, but if they Crispin, they don't balls. And I want to leave my Trumbeak as an open option. Pokepad returns. For Dracloak, man. That is scary. At least we cannot get unfair stem, so this Dragapult is going down without a doubt. Then they're gonna bump this stadium, if they can find a stadium bump. If they don't, it will be hilariously awesome. Then they will need Candy and Blaziken as well. They can take two of them at the same time. If they slap down a 2 prizer here, then we can go for Toucannon action. Unfair Stamp is blocked, so that's great news. We're Candy Blaziken, so they don't need to bump the Nighttime Mine at this point, but they will need to slap down Crispin. Meowth is gone already, by the way. Meowth and Clefairy. Dragapult there. Do they compact? They can still go with the Jet Headbutt as well, which would be cool, but they would still need additional energy because of the Nighttime Mine. Handheld Fan is great for the late game. I am currently not playing Special Red card in this deck. It could be a nice card to have. This is based on consistency, I would say. So having a slot for Special Red card, like then you have to like get rid of the Genesect package. There is Meowth, so that's fantastic. They are forced to find Crispin. Otherwise, they're not able to attack. Oh, Judge. Okay. Wow. Yo. And Stadium Bump. So, that is scary. That is very, very scary. We have Hilda, though, so we can technically get another Alakazam ready to go. Enrich in energy as well. Can we get to enough cards, though? We don't have Boss in hand at the moment. These two will be removed from play. Yeah, that's silly, silly, silly good from them. Judge. Wasn't expecting that. They did have to sacrifice a 2-prize slot for that, so... And there's no room for Monkey Dory, so I can technically swing with either Pokemon and finish them off later. Because there's no Monkey Dory on board. Yeah. Okay. Fez. Okay. Hilda. Alakazam. Enriching? Do I need Alakazam? That's 3. That's a lot of cards. Can I go for the one-shot? That would be like amazing. I don't know if it will work. Well, let's try. And here we go. Alakazam. Enriching energy. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. With Fez, I have 13. That's not good. Nighttime Mine. I still do not have... Nighttime Mine is not going to be doing too much, but if they bump it, we will have to wait with all of these. Cannot slap down this. Lucky Helmet. Fez is really, really nice. I cannot slap down any low HP Pokemon at the moment. So I'm just gonna have to go for that 2-shot. I know they can retreat. I can slap down Fez, but that's gonna lose me the game. I don't have ways to draw more cards here. I could technically set up 2 of these. There's also Picky Pack and more candies, but the runaway draws will be more powerful. And powerful hand. 160. So we're gonna focus on that. If they miraculously bump this one, I have a Battle Cage for the late game. That is the main plan. Now they are forced to, like, if they want to retreat and attack with something else, it needs 3 energies. That forces them to Crispin. We have no Bulbasaurus quite yet. There's definitely a world where we can draw more cards. I probably should have... it's definitely going to be scary still. I mean, I need still 5 prize cards. Very hard to pull off. We will need to slap down Battle Cage as well. Team Rocket's Watchtower was annoying. That Judge came out of nowhere. Recon. Pokeball happening. Hi, Aussie GKK. Welcome to the live stream. We are testing a whole bunch of decks. I know this Dragapult is damaged, so they're probably gonna try and retreat it. If my Alakazam does get, they cannot like attack with this guy and Crispin at the same time, so that's at least cool. This will be very important. Yeah, an additional energy onto this Dragapult. And energy is going probably on the one on the bench. I don't even know if I can still win, but we're gonna try. The unfair stamp is at least blocked, so that's good. If they're just attacking, that's fine. Nighttime Mine is still around. Nighttime Mine is not gonna stop them though. Phantom Dive. Battle Cage is definitely mandatory if they put like 6 on Genesect. But if they have these counter stadium, then I'm also kind of cooked. Yeah, they're gonna spread. Makes sense. I do get cards, so it's nice. If they bump the stadium, I'm kind of cooked. So we go Evolve. 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 Draw a card. Leaving Alakazam as it is feels great. We have a lot of draw power here as well. This guy can get knocked out and then I lose the game, so I have no choice but to slap down. Like this guy is like 240, so that's great. I have no choice but to slap down Battle Cage. I hope they don't find the stadium. Maybe it's prized. That's the only way I can win. Which is very, very silly to say. Yeah. If they have the stadium, I'm losing anyway, so probably gonna have to go Lana's Aid, Abra, Alakazam, Energy. Attachment here. And let's go, 260. I just hope they don't have the stadium. If the stadium is in the last couple of prizes, then I will advance with Alakazam. If not, the game's over. Thank you for the good luck wishes, Ozzy. So far, which deck made you most confident? Honchkrow, randomly, but there's still some other things to explore, by the way. I wonder if they will have the counter stadium. Maybe it's priced. That would be amazing. Here they come. Lily's Pearl? What? Lily's Determination together with Dracloaks. Yeah, if they have the stadium, the game's over. Recon, Recon. Isn't Rockstar a better approach than Cage? Yeah, most likely. I'm a Honchkrow big fan. It's a good call playing in LAIC. I don't know yet. It all comes down to how the meta... Ooh, special red card. Whoa. Bruh. Lily's Pearl and the counter stadium is there. So I lose. No way to... Oh, yeah, there's no way to get back. Unless they... Now they have Stretcher. 3 energies there. Maybe they whiff out on the correct energy. But even then... That's 5 energies in total. The Stretcher will get a Dreepy, so no energy. And I will not be able to one-shot this Dragapult. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, Alakazam feels kind of dodgy. It feels kind of dodgy. So, what else can we try? Let's test out something new. Big basic box. Big basic box. Yeah. Let's go with that. Let's go. So, big basic box. What can we say about that? What are the most difficult matchups for big basic box? Looks like one prize decks. Yeah, one prize decks are difficult. All the rest seem pretty good. Tails never fails. Let's go. I think this deck wants to go first, right? Let's figure it out together. What is this? Man, this is just not fair. My hands. This is not fair at all. What is this even? I can attach, hope for a Prism Energy top deck. Kangaskhan. Bug catching Seth. Well, hello. That could change everything. It's time to dance. Teal dance. Patcherant. I could go attachment here, but I can still do that later. Attachment there, and then retreat and swing with Teal Mask Ogerpon. For now, this is fine. We have also the capabilities to Cypher Maniac a Kangaskhan on top. We'll see what the Teal Dance does. I can also Teal Dance into whatever I feel like. Teal Dance into... Oh! We are up against Slowking. Do I need to sop my opponent? There's a Cypher Maniac code breaking that could get myself... Cypher Maniac. Oh, secret box. They're gonna go for that Smoochum. I need to trap these guys. My hand sucks. And this is a one price archetype that I don't want to see. Slowking. Donking. I probably would have not been able to donk with that hand. Fez as well. Academy at Night as well. Lily, wow, they have everything. I wish my when I played Slowking, it went that smoothly. Slowking. Yeah, look at that hand. Look at that board state. Smoochum as well. How do we proceed? So they're not playing Boomerang energies, are they? Okay. Bug catching set. More grass energies? What is this? I can boss up and slap damage on the Slowpoke. It's all not good. I don't know if they will have switch outs. I'll go Cypher Maniac. I will get Sob Fella. And Prism Energy. Now, I need E-Switch and all that, so probably gonna be Lily's Determination. Here we go. Retreat! Hit him with the Saw Block. Yeah, that is my game plan at the moment. If they don't have a regular switch in hand, I buy myself another turn. Okay, when opponents have everything, what do we do then? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Instantly raw switch. Not even have to like Cypher Maniac for it or something like that. And there's like 30 cards in deck, 6 cards in the prizes. That is very, very insane. My one-off win condition. Can still try to do it again. They're gonna Metagross me. A run errand. Slowking in the discard pile. Energy onto the Slowpoke. I need to draw my one-off stretcher. Yeah. How many Wondrous Patches in there? 1. At least that's great. Forces them to find another. It's not good. Goodbye. Well, at least all their energies are gone, so I can boss the Slowpoke, get rid of that one as well. But yeah, the one-off switch. Oh, they didn't have to they didn't have to discard. What? $300. They have to. Oh yeah. I understand. I understand. Set. One-off stretcher. No, it is an Ultra Ball, however. These Bulbasaurs will be really crucial at one point, so I can get rid of both of these at the same time. I will have to... Let's see here. I can get Petulant Poison Shenanigans going. It's probably the best plan of action. Don't need this. Don't need that. Yeah, this Petulant is the one we should use. There's also Phasantipity stuff, and I still have more Ultra Balls where those came from. Yeah, I'll just go with this. And Lily! Finally, I'm getting myself some cards. Okay, there's Prism Energy. I can KO them with the Slowking as well, I suppose. A lot of E-switches, by the way. Yeah, probably gonna have to do it like that. Retreat! Prism Energy. E-switch. And I might get knocked out. So this one will get knocked out, then I have to do it again. I have the stretcher though. Very important. This stretcher is really, really important because I need the Wellspring Overpump back. I have double E-switch as well. Let's get it going. Double E-switch. Ground Melter, let's go. Get rid of that annoying stadium. Chi-Yu strikes. Let's go. Grass Energy, that's all I need. I can get rid of both Slowpoke and Slowking at the same time. Flipping the script. Yeah, Slowpoke, that's fine. They can actually cure him the shenanigans. I still have like boss shenanigans left. Okay, I will get knocked out. They also would need an additional stadium card. Maybe they whiff it. They never do. Retreat! Do they have... Which Pokemon are going to use to attack with? Kyurem? Knocking, slapping damage on these guys? Wondrous Patch? Yeah. Use all of that. That's great. Love that. My strategy will be to KO both of these with a Boss's Orders. And because their Wondrous Patches are gone, we're in a great position. Also, their switch is gone, so I can boss and trap Mega Kangaskhan at that point with the Petulant as well. So it's gonna be fantastic. Kyurem time, let's go. Please select my Terra Pokemon, that would be like hilarious. Probably not because we're in the Master Rank League. Probably not. Okay. At this point, if I trap them with the Sop, yeah. Time for some sobbing action. Let's start with flipping the script. Just need boss. There is Unfair Stamp as well. Interesting. Don't need that. They only have 2 cards left in hand. Time to Teal Dance. No boss's order still. Also have some Monkey Dories I could utilize. That's very good as well. Adrenal Brain is very good. But I most likely need to go with Meowth. And that's gonna allow us to boss. Also, End's Plan is also great. Bossing up Slowpoke. Prism Energy. E-Switch. E-Switch again. And yeah, let's go. I don't know what I should do up next. Probably gonna have to be like another boss. I need to leave room for stuff later. Yeah, feels like that way. Going with a Torrential Pump, because I probably will finish the game with like trapping with sub. I could also start with Prism Energy Adrena Braining together with sub if I have another E-Switch. Let's go. Now I need to bump that stadium as well. A lot of work still ahead of me. How many Slowpokes in there? 3. A 3-3 line in there. Also, if I don't have a full bench space, Lily's Clefairy cannot finish the job here. And if I need to heal these guys ASAP. If I only have one Slowpoke, I can Ultra Ball Meowth. And I cannot KO it, but I can try and sub. I don't know if they have another switch out. You could have... The Kyurem is scary though. Ultra Ball. I can Monkey Dory, but then they can Fez again, which is very annoying. Monkey Dory onto... If I Monkey Dory these twice, we're in a great position. This deck is not playing Blood Moon. It is not playing Blood Moon. We're just gonna have to like... They're gonna Meowth? For what? I need 3 Lily's Determination. Try to find stretchers manually. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Slowpoke. Okay, 1 Slowpoke is fine. Multiple Slowpoke is not fine. Lana's 8. Gonna get themselves Slowking and all that stuff. So they're threatened to win next turn with these guys. Yeah, that's what they're going for. I don't have free retreat either. I don't know if they have another switch out. They would need... Have another boss though, so they're retreating into the Smoochum. They can charge them out with the Delightful Kiss. I still have 1 E-Switch remaining, right? There is a world where I End's Plan them, right? But finding that one-off End's Plan. Area 0. Teal Dance. I could knock this guy out. It's an interesting situation. Latias. I can Ultra Ball. I don't know if I will get there though. This guy is scary. I don't know if Unfair Stamp will do the trick. Ultra Ball. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Yeah, there is a lot to say about this. Clefairy. I still need Balsasaurus and I cannot find it. End's Plan. Getting the big Kangaskhan up in the active position. Patron is a 1-prize Pokemon. Trying the trap. But I don't have balls at the moment. So there's that. It's not looking good, is it? It's not looking good. Yeah, I don't have the balls. I do not have the balls. So this guy might get two-shotted. These guys also can remove themselves. Maybe I should just go Munkidori and then try to find my last E-switch. Knocking this guy out. Area 0, not what we need. Not what we need. Kangaskhan back in the active again, so that's sad. Yeah. Sobbing it would be amazing. Oh, there's the E-switch. Fantastic. I don't know if they will have access to... I have the Ends plan as well for next turn. Prism Energy. I will have to E-switch. Here. And sob it. I hope they don't have the way to find the switch out. Their Meowth is gone. I know they have Fez, but their last switch out might be prized. Dang it, what a crazy, a big basic box. What is this? If I can Adrenal Brain again, then I'm safe from Kyurem. Bad Kyurem. There's still 2 Slowkings in the discard pile. They need... they can draw a lot of cards though. Run errand, flip the script, all that. Second switch. They need Surfing Beach. Or I see, yeah, Surfer. Switch out, all that stuff. Ends plan, currently not gonna cut it. Run errand. Can I knock out this Kangaskhan? Can I knock out a 2-prize Pokemon? That's the question. Surfer, what? Like they... Man, do they have the stadium as well? Slowpoke? What? Slowpoke? For the script? Stadium? Yeah, they have everything. Yo, that's insane. But this changes a lot though. I can get rid of my liabilities like Lily's Clefairy and Fez. Get them out of there. And now if they attack... Yeah, that's the cool thing, right? If they attack, they will be in trouble. They can cure him again. But they're out of energy acceleration. 2 Wondrous Patch? Yeah, they have the Surf as well. This is like opponents drawing everything. Stretcher. Metagross. I need... How can I... Do I just Ends plan an attack with Kangaskhan? Brave Bengal there. All these energies down the drain. Metagross, kaboom. 2 prize are going to die. If I had another Wellspring, now I could trap. But the opponent clearly has all the answers time and time again. What do I go for? Just attacking with... Do I still have my Unfair stamp? Yes. Okay, cool. I still have my Unfair stamp. Interesting. That is very interesting. Definitely slapping this down. Then... Do I have enough grass energies left? 6, 7 there. I have in my deck 11, so there's definitely going to be a grass energy. So the best plan of action is just attacking with Teal Mask Ogrepon. Combined with an Unfair stamp. But catching sets. What? Why can't I get this? This is a grass energy, my friend. TCG Live is like screwing with my game plan. Oh, maybe they conceded, right? Maybe they conceded. Retreat. Yeah, maybe they conceded. That's why. I don't know. I'm not gonna slap down more Pokemon, otherwise they can respond with a Clefairy out of nowhere. 180. So, what now? TCG Live is having one of its moments, I would say. Yeah, I think the opponent conceded while I used Bug Catching Set. I think so. Meow for balls, that's game. Yeah, I think that's what happened. The opponent conceded, or maybe not. The game's still going. But TCG Live is showcasing some sort of a glitch at the moment. Yeah, it's the opponent's turn. Let's go. So they can run errand, they can flip, so they can have 5 cards. They need Wondrous Patch, Energy, Slowking, Stretcher, Academy at Night. So that's a 5-card combo. Yeah, TCG Live is like lagging because we are too fast and furious. Alright. We have the Meowth for boss, so let's see how that goes. Ultra Ball, do they have anything left? Clefairy only slaps 220 because I didn't overbench. They don't have Boss's Orders in their hands. Ooh, Wondrous Patch going away. They probably have another energy, like Boomerang Energy. And there's Clefairy. Note, Clefairy only slaps 200 damage at the moment. Unless they have Wondrous Patch, Energy, Clefairy, and Boss. Do they even have one of Boss and Slowking? What do you think? What do you guys think? Will they realize that Energy? Lily? Can they draw their entire deck that way? They can still flip some scripts and stuff. Yeah, they can see their entire deck. But that's not a boss, so we survive. Let's go. Yeah, if they do that, they can just end the turn and they they just get like the smiley face. Big basic box, interesting. There's a lot of crazy situations you could do. Patcherant, Poisoning, Monkey Dory, Mind Bending, Prism Energy has a lot of options. It looks like my Area 0 is gone. But I didn't overbench, so they're capped at 200. Yeah, they can retreat and slap 200. They had all the options, but 200 is not enough. That's why I did not overbench here. And they are 10 damage short of winning the game. That is kind of interesting. 180. Can I not like play cards? Yeah, they just conceded. What was that, man? I'm gonna be resetting my TCG Live client. I think TCG Live is lagging because we're winning too much. Oh, Slowking. Scary but doable. Yeah, scary but doable. I think soft blocking is like they had to switch at the correct time. If I was able to like buy myself some more turns there, it would have been amazing. So I'm gonna be resetting. And when the client is back, I'll be back as well. So give me 5 seconds, guys. Alright, we are back. Come on, big basic box. So that last victory was actually pretty cool. We're able to win like with 10 damage HP remaining, or actually 10 HP remaining against a Slowking deck. We're in the higher ranks, on Master Rank. Won a lot of games with Team Rocket's Honchkrow. Lost with Alakazam and Grimmsnarl instantly, so... Alright, continuing on. Also let me know in the live chat which deck do you personally feel will win the Pokemon TCG World Championships 2026 over in San Francisco this summer. In 1 month's time, we will know that answer. But I really want to know your opinion. You want to go first? Which deck am I playing again? Yeah, I think so. You have a lot of options. Steel Dance, Attach, all that stuff. I think going first is better. Chew. I have the bug catching set to get teal masks from the deck, hopefully. We're up against Dragapult. Okay, interesting. Cyber Maniacs code breaking. 2 grass energies. Ooh, that's really bad. So, Teal Mask Ogre Palm. Can also attach here. Then go for a Meowth. I try to get rid of it later. Yeah, I'll just attach here. I'll Ultra Ball. I'll get rid of this. I'll get rid of that. I'll get item locked regardless. And then I'll get Meowth. Yeah. And then I try to get rid of my own Meowth through the means of the Ground Melter. Yeah, that's gonna be my win condition. Hello! Honchkrow, because I'm rooting for you. Okay. Thank you, Christian. Ghost Veil? Yeah, maybe I should check out Ghost Veil. Up next, up next. If I lose with this big basic box shenanigans, I could test that out. At the moment, Dragapult Dusknoir is where we're at. This is gonna be quite tricky. I do have access to like trapping with the Ogre Pawn. Double Duskull. Man, they're going all out. This Dragapult player is going all out. 10 damage on my Chiyu. Okay, that makes a whole lot more sense. Area 0. This guy. And the Lily's Determination without using Meowth. Kangaskhan. Latias. All the good stuff is here now. Ground Melter. I did get rid of my own stadium, unfortunately. But the item lock is gone, hopefully. We do have Unfair Stamp, so if everything shady comes down, you like Candy Dusknoir and all that, can stamp them. We have Bug Catching Set as well. A bunch of Dreepies. I get Unfair Stamp. Instant. Why do my opponents have everything raw in hand? That's like unfair. It's kind of unfair, man. I do have the capabilities to go for Ground Melter. Maybe get rid of a Duskull there. Maybe the Dracloak. Depends on if they only have one Dracloak. Go after that one. Oof. I do slap 120. The Dome. Yeah. What is the best play here? Moltres and all that? Okay. I don't have any Teal Masks on my field quite yet, but... Yeah, I didn't need Area 0, but now I have another one. It's fine. The Area 0s will be useful to like heal off my damage, right? Because I didn't need it in the first place. More Dracloaks. Look at all that. That's like kind of insane. Look at all these Dracloaks. This guy can give me a prize card as well. But I'm afraid of getting Dusclops out of nowhere. Our hand is very bad. Now they're forced to find Crispin, right? They can utilize Dusclops and Boss, and then I have nothing left, so I guess I have to go with this guy. Get a Grass Energy here. I know, maybe if I draw and then like an Ultra Ball for Meowth, so maybe wait with this energy. Ugh, sad. Sad stuff. because now I can take a prize. Next I top deck maybe an Ultra Ball, and then I'm departured once again. Fez, fantastic card from the prizes. The Dusclops has removed itself from play. So Chiyu will leave the building unless they go for boss's orders. Then I can draw cards with Mega Kangaskhan. I can Fez for more cards. The only card I need is an E-Switch and a Prism Energy, and I can Clefairy them out of existence. Pokepat. Chiyu taking 2 prize cards, kind of hilarious. Moltres and Dragapult EX. They did have like turn 2 unfair stamp, so that's kind of crazy. They don't always do that, but my opponents always do. Dusclops returns to the scene as well. We can still sub-lock Moltres, but Moltres can slap 110 onto a Wellspring Ogre Pawn, so there's that. Lots of things can still happen. Dusknoir. Yeah, Dragapult just sees its entire deck instantly. Look at all these cards. Pokepad as well. Like, I haven't seen any hammers though. Yeah, but hammers with Dusknoir and all that stuff, it would be like kind of crazy. 1 fire energy there. They've seen their entire deck, so if they want to do a strategy, they can, and that's why Dragapult is the best deck in the format. There's a Watchtower. Of course there's a Watchtower. Now that I only have 1 Area 0 left, this will be very, very awkward. Fez will find Clefairy, E-Switch, Prism Energy. I need a lot. I don't think I'll be able to pull it off. Maybe a little determination can help. Flipping. There's an Ultra Ball. Yeah. This is difficult. There's the Prism Energy. Attachment. A sniping Dusclops. Is that even an option at this point? I could. This guy's also heavily damaged, but I can get rid of that with my Chiyu strategy. Oof. My only way out is to Lily and find E-Switch, Prism Energy, and Clefairy from the Lily. Yeah. Copium plays. This is... Oh yeah, it doesn't work. Yeah, there's a Watchtower. Yeah, it would have not mattered anyway. I thought, like, what could I do with that Ultra Ball? Ultra Ball for... I don't think I had anything left in deck. I could have gotten, like, another Pokemon. There was no way to get End's Plan. Watchtower got me in the end. Like, big basic box is also not where we need to be. Let's go back to Grimmsnarl. See how that goes. That was an interesting situation. Like, big basic box. Depends on how many people are playing Watchtower. I think most Dragapult players would be playing Watchtower. Dragapult is the best deck in the format, but even if you have Clefairy, all Clefairy decks are combined with Kangaskhan, whether it's Slowking, whether it's big basic box. It is very difficult to beat Watchtower and Disruption. They pretty much all like wrecked with a turn 2 unfair stamp. Yeah, there's also some decks I can definitely cross off my list. I'd probably not play... Oh yeah, I had to test out Delmise. Yeah, that's true. Let's go with Grimmsnarl first and see how it goes. But yeah. Delmise. Okay, now this is a deck. Come on. Here go second. Betrayal, Secret Box, Gold Out. Moltres. So, what decks are playing Moltres? With Pokepad, it is Dragapult. 100%. Three Bs that go first. Crazy. Let's go! Betrayal. Secret box. It's a good one. Get rid of this. I could get rid of that. Sure. And get rid of the candy? Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. Get rid of all these. And getting ourselves Lily's Determination. Buddy Buddy Poffin. Air Balloon, Spike Muff. Let's go. These two guys. I can still item lock them, right? It's probably the best plan. Retreat. And now that I think about it, probably should have gotten rid of that Snored instead, because I need more space for Monkey Dories. I'll leave the Spike Muff in hands and item lock. They can KO us with the fighting wings, but then they're gonna have to attach to this Moltres. This could have been the candy, by the way. Would have been way better. For that, they need to find their fire type energy. Kristen. Ugh, opponents, why do you always have everything? That is sad. Really, really, really sad. Spike Muff. Lily's Determination. There's the candy, so I'll take it. Spike Muff. There is stretcher capabilities. Nah. Candy. This guy. That's why I'm playing two candies. Two candies is better. Let's go punk it up. I will retreat. Right here. Also get the Pokepad for the Frostlass. Could have gotten the Monkey Dory with an additional attachment, but this is fine either way. Let's go 180, because this one is most likely going to turn into a Dracloak, so I want more damage there. Monkey Dory right here. Cool. Regards from Germany, thank you for being here. I think it's like M&M is 808 or something like that. Aminensis 808, I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it, whatever. Thank you for being here, that's the most important factor. Okay, boss, and the game is over. Ta-da. Are they gonna bite? No, unfair step. These Dragapult players, man. And they got away with it, almost. I can still draw a lot of cards, like if Spike Muff still is around. I can draw 6 cards. Dracloak will get damage with the Freezing Shroud. There's like 2 Psychic Energies on this Dracloak. Funny enough. Yeah. I don't have Boss's Order, so I can only spread 20-20, but that could definitely help to make sure they're not able to use Pheasantipity. Yeah, it's true. I'll just get this guy. With Stretcher, I can still get it back. Gwen. Okay, not really where we need to be. Adrenal Brain. 1, 2. Retreat time. Do have Yveltal, but yeah, this is a very awkward situation. 180. Yeah, that one needs to get candied, or it's going away. Frostlass, don't need that. My Gwen was really bad. Played Mega Darkrai EX the entire way to Masters. Thank you for the donation, Christopher Hoke, 6'5". Let's see here. Is that the correct username? Yeah, 6526. Christopher Hoke. Thank you. You are a total legend. What is my opponent doing? Doing all that weird stuff. There's still a Dragapult that's gonna get damaged, so we're still fine on that department. Unless they're attaching a Darkness Energy up to the Monkey Dory. I could have gotten the KO if I had another Monkey. It was not possible. Serendipity is also a Pokemon we can target now with Boss, so it can take 3 prize cards all at once. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Or just boss this guy up and get rid of all the Dragapults and call it a day. More recons. So the boss is really, really important here. Can get rid of both Dragapults, so all the threats are gone instantly. Which is probably what we're gonna do here. There's also Yveltal trapping the Serendipity is an option. Okay. And the boss trapping. How original. More damage being spread. We have a stretcher, by the way. That can speed up this process. Nah, not really. Not really. I'm not afraid of any remaining Dragapult, so I can just heal the active. He's gonna boss this guy. Yeah, the game's over. Dragapult's gone. Hook. Okay. Thank you for the correction there. So yeah, Grimmsnarl also pretty good. Yeah, a level achieved. Okay, let's test out. What was it? Not festival lead. Hide and sneak. I don't believe this deck will be that good, but we can still test it out. It's a 1 prize archetype, having legacy energy. So, I think Grimmsnarl, I think today Team Rocket's Honchkrow had us the most wins. Followed up by Grimmsnarl, I would say. Weird stuff like Alakazam and big basic box is so easy to misplay with. Okay, starting with a Flutter Mane, not too bad, right? So, very awkward hands. I have no... This is really bad. Boss's Orders. I get attached to a Clefairy, but what good would that do? Get rid of these. I will have to get a Dunsparce. It's really, really bad. This deck is really bad. What can I say? Togegear. Okay, we have a Lily for later, so that at least is good. But I will get item locked, most likely. Can get an energy here, so I can at least retreat. And we're gonna end the turn. Clefairy will be important. So, the Dunsparce, Lily's Clefairy, hope for the best. If we get an item locked, it's still okay. Yeah. Pokemon in the active cannot use abilities. Pokemon on the bench can still use abilities. So if I cannot beat Dragapult with this deck, then it's not worth playing. 100%. Luckily that's not a Watchtower. These guys all get damaged. Scary as well. Risky Runes, do they have an energy to back it up? They have. Hello, item lock. So I'm not be... If I have Prism Tower, maybe I can do something, but... Note, Delmice can also attack and just knock out the Budu with his first attack without the residual damage. Legacy Energy. Wow. Okay. I'm not too comfortable. I'm just gonna go Laser Determination first. Prism Tower. Come on, can I get an energy? Yeah, phew, this is amazing. I'll Prism Tower. Slap down the Dalmice. Summon more Dalmices. 2 more. I will utilize Prism Tower. Nah, this is okay. I'll just retreat. Go with that. I don't want to drop. Maybe Prism Tower. Gwen is really nice. I'll get rid of a stretcher. Like, come on, Pokemon. Yeah, these guys. I need to find these guys ASAP so I can discard them with Gwen. So I can go with the Vengeful Anchor for 1000 ridiculous damage. More Lily's Determination. Let's go. Thank you for the other donation. Hilarious. Itchy Pollen is annoying. All of these items blocked. Luckily, if I slap down Clefairy with a Telepath Energy, the Dragapult is gone instantly. So that's very good news for us. I can Pokepad, find ourselves another Pokemon with Hide and Sneak, get rid of all that with the Gwen. Now the army of Dracloaks has emerged, so we will have to see if they can respond to an army of Dalmice with 140 HP. I know I'm weak to Hand Disruption, so if they can find an unfair stamp at this point, I'll be very, very sad. But Hide and Sneak, does it have like that great of a Dragapult matchup? One ball's down the drain. Our Blood Moon also down the drain. Pokepad, Gwen, do all that stuff. Another risky runes. And a pass. Let's go. Let us lead off with Pokepad first. Getting ourselves a Dunsparce. Then going for that Gwen. Get rid of these two guys. Then we also are gonna... I cannot slap down Dunsparce, otherwise it's gonna actually get damage. Same for these Dalmice. Yeah, Risky Runes is annoying. Really, really annoying. I can still Ultra Ball though. Get rid of these fellas. Find ourselves Clefairy. Yeah. I'm not gonna slap down anything on the bench quite yet. Our hand looks very good. If the Dragapult, they can do whatever, but this is okay. Maybe stretching up an energy is not too bad. This, I can slap down Lily's Clefairy later. This is going to be just a Vengeful Anchor for 170. Could not find the stadium, the Prism Tower. Four prize cards to go. One Telepath Energy means I have Lily's Clefairy. I could have saved these stretchers for Blood Moon, but I feel in this situation they're gonna swing with Dragapult and they're gonna swing with Dragapult. Otherwise, they're in a bad situation. There's a world that they can take 2 prizes at the moment. I'm gonna Telepath Energy on this Dalmice, summon Clefairy, and be done with it. Yeah. And I need to bump the stadium and then set up double Dunsparce. I don't even know if they can find their disruption at the moment. Double Lily down. If they don't have disruption, this is looking like a walk in the park. They could have disruption at this moment. And if I don't have... There's the Unfair Stamp. Maybe I should have set up these Dunsparce. Maybe. There's a Kieran. Kieran is not gonna do it. Yeah, maybe if I set up 2 Dunsparce, that would have been better. But yeah, even then, even if this was a Dunsparce, you see how fragile this deck is. Brrr. What do we do now? Top deck Lily. Top deck Telepath Energy. What's it gonna be? Or just go for the 2-shot with the 170. Yeah? Is that the best plan? Is that the best plan? I top deck Lily's Clefairy, that would be amazing. So I need to promote this guy. Unfair Stamp is brutal. Currently, in our discard pile, a Prism Tower can get us something. An Ultra Ball get us something. A Prism Tower can us getting something. Lily's Determination, that's 3. Gwen is getting something as well. So I would say 2, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 outs? 11 outs and a 32 card. No, the Clefairies as well. Like the Clefairies as well. So half of the deck is an out. Let's see. But yeah, do you really want to be playing Worlds with a deck that feels so fragile that you have to like hope that you top deck something from an Unfair Stamp? Here we go. It's time for the truth. Top deck of the century. It is a Lily. It is a Lily. Let's go. More fellas over here. Lily's Determination. Let's go. And the Telepath as well. This is insane. Telepath on this guy. Get that Clefairy up in this place. Haha, double Clefairy. What now? We have the boss for later, so here we go. 340. We don't have Dunsparce. They would have gotten knocked out regardless. So... What a YOLO deck, man. I could get special red carded into a Pokegear for boss. Yeah. What can we tell about this? This is just high roll behavior. And that's what happens with this hide and sneak deck. Definitely with a high amount of risky runes. It's kind of tricky to deal with. Meowth is going down. Balls Meowth, the game's over. Desperately trying to find special red card, I would say. Ah, there it is. Sad. I was so close. Oh, Pokegear Legacy Energy. Great things. But yeah, we're definitely in a fragile situation when they take 2 prize cards now. They're gonna be able to, with Adrenabrain, KO Clefairy and all that, so oof. Do they even have... Oh, they're gonna swing with this one. They're gonna swing with this one. Okay. Prism Tower. Yeah, we are confused. This one, Adrenabrain, only 20 damage in play. Gwen? Oh, there's the boss for next turn. So this guy has 80 HP remaining. These are tricky. They can knock this guy out, they can knock this guy out. They can boss and knock these 2 out. Swinging or not swinging? Maybe just attaching an energy, turning this into a 1 prize archetype and not swinging, and then next turn try to find boss? Because if I swing, they get 30. Nah, just gonna end the turn. It's fine. Next turn we attach, retreat, and boss. That's the game plan at the moment. What is my favorite new deck? Probably Mega Excadrill, to be honest. Love that you can mill the opponent. Love that. Interesting development. I just attach, retreat, and boss. That I could have also like boss and coin flip. Also an option. Stretcher. Dunsparce. Okay. So now we can Prism Tower and then try to find an energy card to win the game on the spot. And the Balls of Orders going down this guy. That's annoying. Probably should have swing with the attack here. Ultra Balls. Let's go Prism Tower again. There's a Banette. Do I flip here? I feel like these have all so much damage that they can Phantom Dive this guy and get 5 prizes at once. So I'm just gonna coin flip. Let's go YOLO. Here we go. YOLO behavior. Don't try it at home. There we go. There we go. Yeah, but still, on a coin flip, nah. So, I don't think I'll be playing hide and seek, but it's still awesome to be playing around with that one. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this live stream. If you did, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Helps out in many ways to support the channel. I wish you all a very fantastic rest every day. And yeah, hopefully, you guys learned a thing or two. The World Championships are taking place very shortly in a month's time. So, definitely keep up with the channel and all the socials. Instagram, X, all that stuff, Twitter. Yeah, you can see the links in the description below to get some percentages off Dragon Shield, Potown Store, and you can help out with CARDMARKET.com. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your day, and I will be seeing you guys soon with more Pokemon TCG content. Peace!